Welcome everybody to my experimental dairy farm. This is basically an introduction to a series I want to start. I've never really done a full-on dairy farm, and here we are on the Haut-Beyleron on Farming Sim 22. And let me give you a little tour. Let's start with the cow barn. No cows in there yet. I have spent a little time and set up this this farmyard for dairy. I've got some equipment and a few things I've done a bit around the place. Here's the slurry pit. You have to put it in separately. These cow barns do not come with a slurry pit or manure. This is the, I'll show you real quickly, animals, cows. This is the big one, the cow barn with feeding robot. So what's interesting with this, I've got some equipment too. We'll take a tour of, this is my little JD with the front loader, to work around the yard and so forth. You might have seen a few of the tutorials already with this barn. You just have to put in your various feed and the robot will mix the TMR for you. This is for the mineral additive if you so choose to put it in there. Milk comes over. I believe this is the milk. Let's see if it says it. Doesn't say specifically, but I'm going to. Well, this is going to be a kind of a learning experience for me and for you as the viewers. In your pit over here, hopefully it works. I really, everything's kind of new, and even Mr. Sealy P, when he was doing the tutorial, he wasn't quite sure. Some stuff was working, some wasn't. Nice thing about this stuff now, I mean, the ground is a little bit deformed from placing stuff. It still kind of does that, but here the fence kind of goes up the hill. That's kind of a nice part. It doesn't, yeah, here it's a little bit. So we will be making silage for the cows. We have this spot of land here and across the road over there. We'll be planting mostly corn, but then we'll have the wheat for straw and so forth, and we got a tanker here for the milk. Water, I do believe, on this, the fancy barn is plumbed in. You don't have to supply water. I got a harvester here. This is the basic straw barn. Silos, dry fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and the seed and or mineral additive silos, all in game, of course. Some trailers, the John Deere planter. Farm Dog Max is very excited about this. Lime fertilizer spreader. I have picked up a cultivator and an assortment of John Deere tractors to run the various equipment, and of course the Lacotech forage harvester attachment for the tractors. We may get a John Deere forest harvester, but I thought I'd try it because this is unique to Farming Simulator, at least in console. I am on PlayStation 5. I have plowing and lime on. I think I have weeds on too. Just kind of see how that goes. If it's super annoying, I might not do it. And so yeah, that's the setup. We don't have any cows or anything. We got to build up. Can always buy some straw and hay and stuff like that and put it in there. But this is kind of the start of this little adventure. It's not really role play. It's just we're going to we're gonna take this from where we started here. I kind of wanted to start with something extra, you know, to make it a little bit more interesting. If you this, it seems they have made this game a little bit harder to. I've got economy on. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I've got the economy on easy. I've played around with this a bit already on the Elm Creek, and it takes a little while to get going if you just really start from nothing. It and without any real mods per se, it doesn't like that. Okay, let's switch it over here. I wonder if it wants to be. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Why doesn't it? Oh no, I don't want to create fields. Maybe that's why. Says it needs plowing. Says it needs plowing. I'm trying to plow it. It's a little. I think because I had create fields on. Did I? Is that why I didn't want to go? Wow, really? No field. I want a field. That's the fun. There's still as yet no update. Wow. Just does not want to plow this field. Although it says it needs plowing. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it definitely has the needs plowing thing. Nope, does not like it. Okay, well. That's the quirkiness because it's, I believe, because it's been cultivated. It's not, doesn't have anything planted in it. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we'll leave that for now. What else have we got? Yeah, I think it's still there's still some quirks to the game that need to be. So we got sorghum here. That's good. What do we got over here? Cotton. Well, that's going to be planted over right away. We got some. This is ready to harvest here. Perhaps we'll get the. Yeah. So let's. Let's get this fellow started on it. There we go. Yep, straw. We're going to need that straw. Let's take this back. I'm going to have to go in there and plow that manually later. Let's get our planter. We'll need to plant some corn for silage. I got seasons turned off too. I didn't want seasons. Seasons, oh, this guy's still running. Turn him off. Seasons take a long time and it really messes up because if I go to... See, there's no planting... There's no seasons planting schedule just weather. So plant anything, anytime. And we'll run it like that. Oh, this one I got used. It was kind of neat. It was up on the used. We got a few other things. Got a little bit of starting money here too. But this is basically just kind of getting things rolling here. We'll get some seed in here. This is not. This does not fertilize, seed only, but it is a direct drill. Now, what I did notice playing around with this, I'm going to need to buy some seeds. So these silos are neat. You can, if you have seed, you can. They work as a silo. You can put seed into, but if it's empty, you can go over here and buy seed or mineral feed. Well, we don't want mineral feed right now. 2,000 liters of seeds. Yes. So now it's in there. We're going to look at it. Yep, 2,000 liters. It shows that we have that in there. This liquid fert, no. And fertilizer, no. So we should pull up to there. Sorry, it's a little bit, the camera's a little squirrely. Oh, come on, get a little closer. There we go. 2,000 liters of seed. We got corns queued up. Let's get her opened up. Yes, as I was saying, so let's look at the fertilization state on this. Turn the weeds off. Needs plowing, needs lime. So it's actually fully fertilized. So we're just going to seed here. Turn it on. No fast farming with any of the planters or seeders. They go at this one's planter, as you can see, 9-10 miles per hour. If we take a look at our seeder, our planter, sorry, there it is. 9, it's rated at 9, it's going 10. Well, that's a bonus, actually. I guess it was going downhill. Now, so far, this is the only John Deere planter seeder in the game. I'm sure we'll see more. Starting off with, I'd say, fairly small fields. It's not a huge... Fields aren't totally, like, very huge on this map. But that means you can just kind of finish one field and move on to the next. I mean, of course, you can merge them like you could in 19. You'll see the animation on the individual rows moving a little bit. Very nice. Nice crisp graphics. Of course, on PS5, there's no, it's automatic. There's no settings to pick whether or not, what level of graphics you want. Although, I would suggest when you go into your main menu options, there is a brightness option. I found that it's anything below 2 being the maximum brightness. Everything looked a little bit kind of just dark and I'm missing a spot. kind of dark and washed out. I might have mentioned it on a previous video in here. With the brightness turned all the way up, it seems to kind of pop those colors a little bit better. Don't know if it's the map in particular. I haven't tried Ellengrat yet, but Elm Creek and this one seems to be the same for that. Shadows aren't too dark. Seem to be just right. Yeah, straw. Actually, I didn't plan on what I was going to pick up the straw with. I'm probably just going to get, well, probably a loading wagon. Don't really need to make bales. We have a straw, a hay loft, so it can be stored in there. And then from there we can just put it into the cow barn. We'll take loose or baled. Not a real big fan of baling, since we don't really need bales. And there's a bale limit, so no limit on loose straw. And we're almost done. It's the beauty of a small field and a big seeder or planter. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone who is able to play this game is enjoying it. Nice thing about it is there's quite a lot that's the same, but there's quite a lot that's different as well. So anyone new to this game without having played 19, it is quite a steep, learning curve. If you have skipped through the beginning tutorial on the map, I would suggest going into you don't have to delete your game save you're on now. If you don't want to, you can go into a brand new game save, start a brand new game, and just accept the tutorial that is offered. Kind of gives you a brief introduction to the game, how to work things, there's a few different things it goes through. Oh, I didn't know that plant was, I tipped over my potted plant. Other than that, there's a plethora of tutorial videos from a lot of different very talented content YouTubers. Just to name a few: Mr. Sealy P, Farm Sim Snowy, Mr. Rabid Rob. I don't think DJ Goham has done a lot of tutorials. I know there's some Driver 53 Gaming. These are all YouTube. You can look them up. Farmer Cop, he has some great videos on just how-to videos or guides on a lot of the different things. I have a few myself on a few specific implements, such as this one here. Also rock picking, and a couple of others. So yeah, look at my subscription list if you are curious about maybe some things you don't understand in the game. There's plenty of information out there. What next? Ooh, I can't wait till they get that camera collision mod. Oh yes, we need to collect this straw. It's funny that he hasn't filled up yet. The hopper looks like he's getting pretty close. don't think there's anything on sale for collection of. Let's see. Well, we could. Oh, wait a minute. There's a couple ways we could go. I believe in animals. There's there's these units here. Self-propelled. 17, 22, 25, 26. Kind of expensive, but very handy. They will pick up silage too. I don't. Shall we get it? Perhaps. Yeah. Okay. Let's buy that. I don't really play it out. I used these before for cleaning stalls and stuff, but you can actually. I mean, these are TMR mixers or feed mixers. He's full. Let's get this guy and empty out that harvester. There we go. Alright, well I'm going to finish this off and I'm going to get that TMR, the feed mixer wagon over here, and we'll see in a bit. Alright, well here we are. Let's start it up. Start it up and there we go. So it works good. And oh, 16 miles an hour. Oh, fantastic. Heck of a lot faster than a baler or even a loading wagon. This might be the new and don't see, not getting like a ton of straw. Missing a little bit. You say it's a little expensive for a loading wagon, but it will pick up anything. Silage, feed, anything off the ground. Well, anything. Let's take another look at it real quick. So, forage, straw, silage, grass. Looks like the mineral, although I don't even know how to get that mineral stuff on the ground because I tried earlier and it won't dump on the ground. So I wonder if that's something that I guess I could lower that even further. Left L1 and up and down on your right stick will adjust that pickup. I'm still amazed by the detail in this game. I'm recording this in 4K, although I don't know if it really translates to YouTube in 4K or not. But I'm sure it does make a difference on the clarity. Yeah, this is picking up quite swiftly here. Very nice. I have done some baling. Balers seems to work pretty good. However, this seems like a really whoops, missing a little bit. Well, let's go and see if we can unload this. It should be able to unload into our silo here. do believe this is, let's get our help window on real quick here. There we go, help window on. Straw, yes, we got its fullest, and there we go. Unloading into our silo. Imagine that. So, next on our list, hay. Oh, all in there. Yeah, hey, I think we're going to plant grass around the cow barn here. We did kind of take over this field for to set up the barn. So we might we're going to plant grass. Let's get that help windows on. See, this is, as I said, this is a feed mixer, so you can mix a feed right in this, but we don't need to do that because we have the robo. Let's get that help window off there. There we go. Get that out of the way. We have the robo barn. So we're gonna get our feed together and so forth, and the necessary things for that before we get some cows. And oh yes, one more thing to add. As we are setting up a dairy farm, we have also purchased the cheese factory to sell our or to convert our milk into cheese and butter, which we can in turn sell to various different places. We can also sell our milk to the bakery, I do believe. That's what showed. If we find ourselves with a surplus of milk and feel that we need to sell some, we'll see how. We'll just have to see how well these cows produce on a daily. Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch there. Whoa, that's not good. And yeah, I might even plant grass in one of these fields if we find. I mean, if we don't need the straw. Everything we do is going to be for. I mean, initially to get our dairy going here. As for, well, we can do a. Here we go. We don't have any animals yet, so once we get some animals in there, I don't think it takes any odd stuff like, you know, the beets or whatever. I think pigs are more. I know there's an option for cut beets. There's actually a front loader that does cut beets, which is kind of interesting. Not sure if we'll branch into pigs right off the bat. I mean, we're gonna go with this for a bit. I just wanted to try out. There's so much new stuff, and instead of doing another tutorial or doing a tutorial of most everything's been done kind of already. I do, if you are interested, any new mods that come out, I do a little video, try to test them out. Some days are, we don't have any, so I won't have a video out that day. But and then I use them on a farm. Try them out, depending on what they are. Trailers. So we had some trailers today, but you know, there's the trailers. They hold stuff. They dump stuff out. There's not a whole lot for. A whole lot for them to do exactly. So yeah, and well, we're almost full here. So we'll just. Oh, that was quite hard on the ground there. I think we'll get this. I think our hay loft. Oh, and we are full. So I'm not sure how much silage I'm going to need, but there we go. Well, that's it. That's a good start, I think. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We're going to continue on here in Haut-Beyleron with our dairy farm. Make some cheese, hopefully, but we have to get some cows. We'll get some feed. We're going to get things set up first before we get any cows. And I hope you, if you liked the episode, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would really help me out. Otherwise, as always, remember, it's just a game. So have fun. I'm Looney Farm Guy. Until next time, I'll say bye for now.